So, hold on. Don't mind how I look because my hair, my looks is not the point of this video. What I look like has nothing to do, at the moment anyway, what I look like at the moment with my hair and everything has nothing to do with the idea of what I'm talking about in this video. So I just wanted to disclaim that because people are weird. But I just want to talk about why is it that when someone has an extravagant dream and an extravagant idea for what they want their life to be, all of the negative ass people that surround them want to try to belittle and take away from the big dreams that they have. All of these celebrities that make millions of dollars, they're human beings just like us, just like the people we grew up in school with. They're not some robots or some clones that people just take out of context and like make the most craziest assumptions about. Like, I do believe weird things go on because life is hard to explain, especially since I know spiritually that things are just unexplainable sometimes, and that's just the way God works because human and God are two different things. So, I just really want to talk about it. It's like they get so offended that you have a big idea of life. If you say you want to make $1,000,000, you say you want to be a millionaire, you say you want to be famous, they find every little thing to like detour you. That's never gonna happen. Why would you want to do that? Everybody has to work. Everybody, like, we are the people. We are in charge of how our lives go. And I'm sorry if all of the people, just like you're trying to do to me and to us and everything, told you that what you wanted in your life and the big dreams that you wanted to have and the extravagance that you wanted to have in your life, they made you feel like you didn't deserve it. I'm sorry if that's what happened. But I'm so tired of people just putting their 2 cents, their negative ass 2 cents into everything. I am going to be a billionaire. I am going to do everything in life that I want to do because I am going to do it. And I'm not listening to anyone who try to tell me otherwise. Anyone who try to belittle or make me feel bad because I have a big dream in life. And it doesn't matter. There's no practicality to how God works. That's why it's up to you. It's up to you and it's all within you. You have to sacrifice everything because everyone around you is going to be so against you when you start leveling the fuck up. And yes, I'm going to be having a potty mouth because I'm expressing myself and, that's a coping mechanism for me. Cussing is a coping mechanism for me. But it's true, like manifestation, all that kind of stuff, the laws of attraction, the laws of the universe, it's true. We are living. We are alive. We are not supposed to be out here slaving around for someone else the same way these other people did it. You can do it too. Walmart. Everybody knows what Walmart is. We go shop at Walmart. We go get all our essential things from Walmart. Guess what? Someone invented Walmart and made that up. That is their store. And they have fed their families through generations through one store. But Walmart isn't the only store like Walmart. There's Dollar General. There's Family Dollar. There's Dollar Tree. There's Kmart. There's, what else? Groceries. Sam's Club, even though those go together with Walmart. Literally, life is our oyster. Why is it so programmed into people to try to belittle other people's dreams? You don't know who I am. You have no idea. Even what you see, even what I tell y'all, even what y'all can watch me talk about, no one knows who I am. Stop assuming things about people. If you have kids and you see that they're gifted and certain things, nurture them. Why is the world so programmed into hate and you want to be jealous and envious and all of these sinful things? That's just so sad. Everybody wants everyone to be miserable. Never once have there been a person like I've even said it, and I'd be like, they're trying to, suppress us. They are doing this. But who is they? They is every person who keeps the same narrative going. It's no real, person above us controlling all of us. It's our minds and it's how we perceive life. That's what's going on. Why is everyone so negative? Quit your job if it's not something that you see. If you want a certain lifestyle, you have to take every initiative. You have to take every step. No one else is going to do it for you. God will make your way clear and make your path clear so that you won't stumble and you won't fail. You're never going to fail at anything you continue to do. You have to have perseverance. You have to sacrifice everything. You got to quit the job that isn't the job that you eventually need to become a millionaire. If you want to be a millionaire, if you want to have a house, if you want to live in luxury, if you want to have the finer things in life, if you want to build generational wealth, you have to sacrifice. You have to start somewhere. And that means getting rid of everything in your life right now that doesn't go with what you have planned. You know your 9-to-5 job isn't even you're living paycheck to paycheck. If you don't want to live paycheck to paycheck for the rest of your life, change how you make your money. Change how you have your incomes coming in. Like, get more than one. First off, every millionaire, every billionaire, every financially stable family, generational wealth, all of that, they have more than one source of income. And almost all of them have their own business. You can do it. You can do it. Like, why? I just keep coming into contact with so many people, and that's why they say it's lonely at the top, because you gotta shut the whole world out. You gotta shut the whole world out, first off, because even people who are going to be at the same level as you, we all have our own personal karma. We all have our own personal things we go through. But the negativity gets down on you. Everybody has something to say. And especially in communities where people aren't even doing what you want to do in life. People don't live how you want to live in life. Don't listen to the things that they say all the time. And don't tell them your plans all the time. That's why it's great to keep it to yourself, because they will bring you down. They just try to bring you down because they don't see the vision that you have. They don't have the strive and the perseverance that you're having. God put the plan and put the seed into your mind for a reason. And you got to shut off everybody. You got to leave everybody alone, because all they want to do is they will judge you. They don't know nothing about you for real, and they are going to judge you. And the most annoying thing ever is when someone, like, they try to say that they try to make it practical. Nothing God does for you is going to be practical. Nothing is going to be practical. They're called miracles for a reason. They're called blessings for a reason. You have to have faith and you have to trust. In the world, other people, human beings, have nothing to do with what God gonna have going on for you. And I hate to keep making it so godly, but I don't, because it is. It's your higher self. So I say God, and I'll even say Him, but I don't mean it the way that you might perceive it, because that's not what I mean. I mean you and your higher self. It's all your higher self. The person in the future who is the person you want to become, who has the lifestyle and the life that you want to have. She, if you're she, or he, if you're he, is already up there doing it in another verse, in another dimension, because in that dimension, they took all the steps that they needed to take to get where they want to be in life. It's up to you to listen to your intuition. It's up to you to listen to the signs that the universe is giving to you in the right direction of where you need to go in life to get where you want to be. Think about the Kardashians. They're millionaires. She put her whole family on the map. Yeah, as commoners and as other people who don't know their life, we think, oh, she had a sex tape. She only famous because she got a sex tape. They only rich. The family only there because she had a sex tape. Yeah, that was a very traumatic thing in her life. But look at her and her kids. She got beautiful kids. She got beautiful homes. She got a beautiful life. She put her whole family on. Her whole family got money. And we see them fighting and we see them arguing on TV and stuff for entertainment, or it be real too, but of course it's entertainment for us. But guess what? They did that shit. They put their family on the fucking map. They put their family, their name in the book of life. We all know who they is. And what she had to sacrifice, the fact that her body was on the internet, the fact that She is known now. She's not even known for her sex tape no more because she overcame and persevered past that. Beyonce, she's a human being just like us. She's literally just like us. She persevered and she was singing and she dedicated her life to what she knew she could do. And she prospered. And she went through a lot of things and she probably sacrificed a lot of things to prosper. Y'all watch Homecoming? She had twins, she had babies, and she did that whole diet, and she got ready for Coachella, and she did Coachella. She's like the best performer ever. She sacrificed a lot, and she probably had many critics as she grew up, and she still became who she became because that was who she was the whole time. That's why I'm saying when your kids already have gifts, when you see that your kids is gifted, people are who they are their whole lives. They just unlock key parts at certain times, or they hide and close the door to certain things because of society. That's why I don't like. That's another reason why I don't like when older people try to say they have some type of superiority over younger people and try to belittle the thoughts and belittle the things that the younger kids and the younger people have, like that they say they want to do. Like, that's negative. Stop doing that. Why is y'all programmed to do that so much? Like, we are the co-creators of our life. We are ourselves. We are ourselves. We are the only people in the world who get to do what we get to do. And whatever you're good at, that is what you're meant to do. Yes, the world is going to be against you because the world is made up of lots of sinful people who don't want to see other people prosper, who are miserable in their own lives. Don't let that be you. Don't let them turn you into a miserable person when you knew you could have did all of this. You hear them. Well, when I was younger, I wanted to be this, and it never happened. They didn't take the steps, and they didn't persevere, and they didn't keep going to get to where they wanted to be. That's why. They will literally, like, continue to belittle what you got going on. If you want to be something, plan out. These are the steps. These are the steps that I got to do to get to where I want to be. Pray about it. Be alone. Have a sober mind. Don't do drugs. Don't drink alcohol. If you want it bad enough, it will happen because you're going to continue to do everything you can. And if you're doing everything you can, you're going to eventually get to where you want to be. And no, everything isn't going to work out to the plans that you put when you plan it out. The plans that you put out and put it out into your vision board or whatever you're doing, that's for your human mind to look at and to decipher. But then you put your intentions out into the universe, and then you let the universe work it out for you. And then you go with the flow. And if something doesn't feel right, go a different way. If something starts not to feel right, you're probably going the wrong direction. That's your intuition telling you don't go this direction. Listen to it. The world is programmed to detour you from everything that you want in life. You have to be strong enough. You got to be strong enough to do whatever you want to do. Do it. Just do it. Don't just talk about it. Like, go watch Beyonce video when she was talking to 2020 graduates. Like, she said, don't just talk about what you want to do. Don't just dream about what you want to do. You got to do it. You got to take the actions. You got to do it. And that's like the realest stuff I've ever heard in my life because that's what it is. And if you don't know what you want to do, stop doing the things you don't want to do. That's the quickest way to find out what you want to do, and that's the quickest way to find out where you're going in life. Stop doing everything that you don't want to do. If you have a job right now and you're not happy with your job, either they're not paying you enough or you don't see yourself trying to move up. If you're doing something where in the future is not going to serve you, stop doing it. You're wasting your time. Do everything in your power to do things that is going to serve you in your future. You got to think about your kids. You got to think about your grandkids because life is bigger than us. Our lives are bigger than us. We are here to put out service, and we're here to put out babies and legacies. That's why generational wealth is such an important part. And generational wealth doesn't have to be money because the money is going to change. The currency is going to change. It used to be gold and silver. Then we turned it to paper and silver, copper. And now they're trying to change it from that to crypto, to digital. Like, It's abundance. It's just abundance. It's just valuable things. The meaning of life is so much bigger than what the normal human mind has been. What kind of word am I looking for? The I don't know how to put it into to the words that I'm thinking about and how I see it, because I just see it. I don't hear it. I see it. But you have to do it. If you're good at painting, if you're whatever you're good at, that is your path of life, bro. That's why I steady keep saying, look up your numerology chart, look up your astrology chart. It's all in your birth chart. It's all in your stars. It's everything you're naturally made of. That is your path. Go do it. Go be it. You are be who you want to be. No one can make you who you want to be. You have to be. You have to take. You got to grab life by the neck and you got to hold it down and beat it up and tell them that you the boss of this. You the boss. You're the boss of your life. You're the boss. That's why it's called co-create. You are the creator. You are the co-creator, because the creator is the Almighty, the one who oversees all. Whatever you call him, whatever you decide, the universe, God, Allah, Buddha, anything you want to call it. I told y'all 30 million times, like, it doesn't matter what you say. It's the same energy. It's the same energy. Connect to that energy by connecting to the thing within you that is your higher self. The person who you truly want to be. The life that you truly want to have. Don't lie to yourself, because yourself know what you want. Because they up there doing it. They up there having fun already. They already doing it. They already on a yacht. They already got millions of dollars. They already got everything that you want. They send you your intuition that so that you can know the steps to get to where they are. They already there. My higher self already there with kids in a big ass house, building generational wealth, ready for some grandkids and stuff. Like I already know that. I've been through my spiritual awakening. And it never stops. Like, once it starts, it never stops. And if you turn your back on it when it starts, you just gave up on your whole life. You just sacrificed your whole life. You just sacrificed your whole entire existence when you don't listen to what you really want. When you don't do what you really want to do, you sacrificing your happiness. You're sacrificing everything that could have came true. Everything you want is going to come true if you keep on going towards it. It's nowhere you're not going to meet up to it. It's called the law of attraction. The law of attraction, the laws of the universe. It's true. It's literally, it's like, it's, I don't know how to keep putting it in more words, but it's the universe. It's us. We are the universe. We are the stars. We are everything. We are the living word. That's us right now. Like, now, whoever you are that watching this right now is you. Do everything that you want to do in life and become the person who you know you're meant to be. You don't have big dreams and you don't have talents for no reason. That's your calling. That's your calling. That's what God created you for. Or whoever, your mother, your father, your grandparents, we all blooded. We all strings of bloodlines from the very beginning. This shit is deeper than what people think. Small minds don't get far in life. Open minds go everywhere, because everything is possible. You just got to figure it out. You just got to figure it out. And people are going to really try to detour you because they are not you. You shouldn't be looking for outside validation, other than when people like Oprah, people like Beyonce, people like me, people like your third grade teacher, people like yourself, once you get on your path, talk about how it's important for you to do what you want to do. It's important. That's why having a sober mind is important, because when you're getting your intuition in a sober mind, you can listen. That's why meditation is important. And no, don't listen to other people. Your brain shouldn't be quiet when you meditate. It should be talking. You should hear, see, feel, whichever one of your gifts and your senses is like the most extreme. That's what you're going to feel. So if you're good at hearing naturally, if you naturally can hear really good, when you meditate, you should hear things. You should hear your higher self. You should hear your connection. If you can see really good, that's your higher sense. When you close your eyes and you meditate, you should see colors. You should see pictures. You should see things. And if you're naturally just intelligent, just so you don't know how, and you just naturally are that, when you close your eyes, you should just naturally know what's next. What I got to do? What's next? What direction is the right direction? And if you smell really good, then that's another one too. That one's an important and overlooked one. If you taste or smell, those are still important senses. It's not fake. It's not the shit that people be talking about. This shit ain't fake. This shit is real. And looking from the outside in isn't gonna help you understand it. You gotta go through it. But you also got to know that once you start and you go through it, you can never turn back to the way you used to live. Because the way we live before we know the truth is sinful and it's wrong and it's not going to get you where you want to be. There are sacrifices, not demonic sacrifices. Don't get me wrong, because that's wrong. Don't be killing people. You shouldn't be having to do nothing that's crazy. That's weird. That's not the right way. That's demonic. Don't do that one. When I say sacrifices, I mean you can't smoke no more. You can't drink no more. You can't do horrible things to people. You cannot steal. You cannot have mindless sex with people. You can't do all of these crazy things because those things hold you back. Those things hold you back. They weigh you down, and you want to be light, and you want to float, and you want to catapult to where you want to be in life. It can happen like that. It can happen in a week. Your life changes, so your life will change so quickly. So quickly. When you're doing it right. When you're doing it right, when you're listening, when you're in tune, it changes so fast. And you are meant to be an example to the younger generations. That's what we are. We're supposed to be elevating. We're elevating. New people are being born, and they're going to go through everything that we went through, and we got to tell them. We got to steer them the right direction. Do this. Of course, they're not going to listen until they find out themselves. Same way, if you're listening to me right now, you're not going to listen to me until you figure it out yourself. And then you're going to be like, damn, what the fuck? What she say? Hold on. I'm going through this. I'm going through my spiritual awakening. I feel like the world is falling apart. Everybody going against me. Nobody understands me. Exactly. That's exactly what it is. That's exactly what it is. It's going to feel, when it starts, it's going to feel like the worst shit that ever happened. But it's the best thing that will ever happen to you. As long as you keep going, and you got to keep going, and you're only going to get higher and higher. You cannot be afraid to be where you want to be in life. You cannot be afraid of that journey. It's going to be tough, and it's going to be scary, and you're going to be doing it alone. And that's why you finding your inner self and your God and whoever you believe in, whatever your higher self is telling you from the inside, that's why it's important to be in tune with that, because that's the only thing you're going to have to rely on, to have faith in, is yourself. And your higher, whatever you think it is. Whatever you think it is. I'm not discriminating against whatever anybody think it is. But when it happened for real, it ain't going to be you believe, you going to know. You ain't go, I believe and I'm a God-fearing person and, I haven't experienced everything yet, but I believe. No, you going to be like, I know. You're going to be doing shadow work. You're going to be healing from everything in your past. You're going to be healing generational trauma from your ancestors. Breaking generational curses, because if your family doesn't have a millionaire in there and you want to be a millionaire, that means that you got to be the first one to do that. That means you got to break hella change. That means you got to go through hell and back and be strong. You got to rise like a phoenix from the ashes. Ain't nobody in your family a millionaire. Ain't nobody in your family got no stuff that they didn't pass down through generations. It's you. You have to be. You're the one now. You starting it. God chose you. It's up to you. You got to do it. Oh, hey, Michael. I didn't even see you was on here. Cousin, what you doing? I just now started looking down at the thing. Right, Mike? Right, Mike? Right. You got to find out by yourself. You got to listen to the universe. You got to listen to your inner self to do anything with manifesting. People out there, it's commercialized on TikTok right now, and they thinking all they got to do is write something down 3, 6, and 9 times and all this kind of stuff. Now, that is true. The 3, 6, 9, the 666, the protons, electrons, neutrons of the human body, all of the scientific, everything that people saying is true. But you ain't never going to experience it on a personal level until you get there. And it takes a lot to get there. Like I'm saying, it takes sacrifice. It takes you being outcasted, the black sheep, the one nobody understands. It takes that, and you gotta roll with it. Because by the end, guess who's gonna be at the top? Guess who's gonna be the one answering all of everybody's questions when they decide that they want to be like you? It's gonna be you. You're gonna be the first millionaire in your family, and if you're persevering enough, you're gonna be the first billionaire. Like, I don't know what else to say. You have to do it. You have to do it. Nobody else gonna do it for you. You can pray to God, God listening. But if you ain't taking no actions, if you ain't showing him, if you ain't being that person, if you not doing it, you ain't gonna never get there. God, only thing God do is the spiritual stuff. He open doors. He make miracles happen. You have to be the one being ready to step through the door. You have to be the one being ready to sacrifice. You got to get rid of all the old stuff that you're clinging on to that no longer serves you. You got to get rid of it. You got to be the one to get up and move. You got to be the one to get up and go quit your job to get a better one, or start your business. Put your talents out there. Go start a YouTube channel. Duh. I'm telling y'all, this stuff is not no joke, and it's the first of the year. It's January 1st, 2022. Time isn't going to stop for anybody. So be stuck in the ways and be stuck doing the things that you're miserable doing and you don't think is going to get you anywhere if you want to be. Or you can take the initiative and you can start now, and you can stop everything that you don't really want to be doing and ask God to guide you to where you need to be going. Ask your higher self, what the freaking hell is she doing or he doing? 10 years from now, where you want to be 10 years from now? You want to still be at the same job you at? You still want to be living the paychecks you got right now? You want to be in the same city you in right now? You want to be around the same people you're around right now? You should wake up every day and grow into a new, better version of yourself than you were yesterday. Every day. And I mean that literally. Because the past is the past, and the present is the present, and the future is the future. But we're only going to live in the present moment. Right now, I'm in the present moment. But what I just said, that's the past now. I just said that, but now it's the past, and now I'm talking again. You get it? It sounds crazy. And it kind of is. It's going to make you feel crazy, especially when it first started. You're going to be looking. You're going to be like, I know I didn't just see no ghost. You're going to be like, I know I didn't just see what I just saw. I didn't just hear what I just heard. These people didn't just think what they just thought. Like, I couldn't hear them. I'm telling y'all, it's true. Like, this stuff is spiritual out here. The veil is thin. Everything is crumbling. Our economy is crumbling. And do you want to be on the wrong end of it when it's crumbling, or do you want to be on the right end of it and you want to be already going up? So if it crumbles, it ain't even going to affect you. You want to be the person that got to get help, or you want to be the person that can be able to help other people? Both is okay, because eventually, hopefully, you become the person that is good enough to where you're able to help other people. That's our purpose on earth. Is whatever gifts we were naturally given, we put them out there, and it helps other people. So if you're gifted at art, you're gifted at music, you're gifted at talking, you're gifted at whatever you're gifted at, get well enough to where you can help other people through your gift. That's what we are here for. That's what it's about. Weirdos will try to tell you, oh no, that means that you got to go work and you got to serve. You got to go work a 9 to 5 and slave your life away for the rest of your life and be unhappy, and that's what you're supposed to do. That's what we're here for. No, we're not. Y'all see these celebrities, and not even just to say celebrities, because it's weird to say celebrities, because then people just have the weirdest thought that they're not human beings just like us that have to get where they're at just the way we are going to be able to get where we're at. That's how it works. Megan Thee Stallion. Everybody know who she is in the world, but she just became famous. She just became a global sensation a few years ago. Lizzo. We didn't know Beyonce when she was a baby. We didn't know Rihanna when she was a baby. We didn't know Oprah when she was a baby. We weren't alerted when they were born. We weren't, some of us probably weren't even born yet. A lot of us wasn't even born yet. The people I'm probably talking to, we wasn't even born yet. Think bigger, do better, work smarter, and not harder. The world will try to tell you to think less and work harder. Don't think about it. No. Think about it. Think about it. Knowledge is power. Because you gotta, I'm finna be done. I'm finna get off this live. But I'm just telling y'all, it's bigger than what society try to make you conform to. That's what I meant to say earlier when I was looking for that word, conform to. Yeah. Make big plans for yourself and do everything you can to achieve them. It's going to be worth it. You're not going to regret it. You're not going to regret going in the direction that you truly want to go in. Even if it doesn't work out how you think it's going to work out, you're still going to be happy and not miserable. You could have been miserable, but you're not going to be miserable. As long as you're not miserable and you're content, that's perfectly great. If you're content and you're going and striving for something bigger and higher, you're going to get there and you're going to be so happy. And you're going to be so glad that you took the steps at the time that you did. You don't want to wait until it's too late. Do it now. We only live in the present moment. That was my purpose of saying about the present moment. The future is going to be the future. The future is always the future. But the present moment will always be the present moment. And one day the future is going to be the present moment. And do you want the present moment to be something that you can be happy about, or you want it to be miserable? You don't want to be miserable. Don't let nobody make you miserable. You are in control of your life. No matter how in control, no matter how in control, is that the word I'm looking for? Y'all know what I mean. That you feel, you take that initiative. If you've been getting the feeling that you want to quit your job, quit your job. Just do it. Just do it. That's the hard part. You just got to say, I quit. Yeah, y'all gonna wait until something bad happens and you gotta get quit anyway, or you gotta get fired, or we go on lockdown or some shit. Like, no. Do what you feel now. And the details will work themselves out. Y'all have a blessed day. I hope everybody have a blessed year. No matter what go on in the world, I hope everybody find their peace and find their happiness within. Because I'm just gonna keep saying, like, it's true, it's real. It's real. I don't know how to, Israel. It's real. It's real. I don't know. The word language is weird. Like, it come out differently than how the energy is. The energy is different when you feel it on a different level. That's all I'm gonna say. I like that you just put that. I'm finna read your comment, Mike Dream Chaser. And I like your name too at the end too. Okay, you said, what is the point of still doing something within yourself? You said, what is the point of still doing something when within you, yourself, it doesn't bring any value or peace to the inner you? I think we all different, like the 5 fingers, we are all one together. Okay, so I get what you mean. So he said, basically, like I'm saying, what's the purpose of doing something that isn't going to bring you happiness and peace on the inside when you could be struggling doing what you want to do and bringing peace to the inside? It ain't going to be real struggle, because you're going to be happy and you're going to find peace and you're going to end up where you want to be at. That's what he's saying. If it ain't bringing you no value and no peace, what you doing it for? What you doing it for? Because you have to? No, you don't. You making yourself have to. You making yourself rely on it. Change it. It's going to be hard, but you're going to get through it. You're going to get through it. And then he said, just like our fingers are all different, all 5 of our fingers are different, yet on the same thing, we are one. That's exactly what he said, and that's exactly what we mean. So, yeah, I get what you mean. Same way with, like, the, our world. We're under one firmament, or whatever it is. Also, let me keep reiterating this. We are a floating rock in space. Above us is our sky, right? And below us is our ocean, right? Above the sky and below the ocean is the same effing thing. It's space. And does that make space water? Maybe. Who knows? I think so. But, I'm just say that. But, like the five fingers, we are one. We are all individual and different. Different sizes, different colors, different things, different meanings. But we all on one same body movement. We all on one thing. Like I said, y'all have a blessed year. Many more. Bye.